Hi everyone, it's Natasha, and I wanted to share with you the invitations that I completed for our niece Amanda, who turns 6 in April, and her request was that she wanted to have Barbie theme. So I brought the client, so funny, um, some sample photographs that she wanted me to, for her to pick out to use, and she picked out this one. So this is the Barbie head, and I have a whole sheet of them. And thank you for those of you who joined me on my Ustream, lunchtime Ustream while I was completing these. So I started off with Staples cover stock weight paper. And this is just, oh, sorry. Camera tries to white balance. It's just doing its job. So I start off with the white cover stock paper from Staples. It comes in 250 sheet reams, and I believe it's about $10 or so, $10, $11. Sometimes they're on special. Sometimes if you buy, 2 or more, you get a deal. Definitely check these out. These are great for bases because they're 110 pounds. They're meant to be handled. They're great for all sorts of things. They're even good to cut on with Cricut. And I'm not sure because I don't have a silhouette, so I can't speak on that one, but it's a nice weight. It has a little bit of body, and it's inexpensive, which is key because a lot of what we create does, let's face it, end up in the trash, like invitations. Maybe somebody will keep some of these, but I know my sister will keep one for Amanda's scrapbook. However, everything else will just go in the trash. So why spend a ridiculous amount of money on bases when you could go economical and smart? So I start off with the 8.5 by 11 size sheet, cut down the middle. I had initially started scoring them and then folding them, and then I realized they don't come pristinely to the edge to edge. So then I just started folding them and scoring them, and instead of scoring them, folding them, and then using, and pardon my dogs are barking because it's Good Friday and a lot of people are off work, my Martha Stewart pink and bling. Why did that word just totally popped out of my head? Like, it's gone. Poof, and it's gone. I know you're all screaming at the screen. It's a bone folder. Thank you. I found it. You know when I forget something, a word, whether it's in Russian or in English, I start running through the alphabet in order until my brain kickstarts it. And that's how I did that. So luckily it was B. Okay. So hopefully Moses hasn't run off. The base layer is bubblegum color basil cardstock, which I cut down a 1/4 inch smaller. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So the pink layer is 4 by 5 1/4. And this is the prototype that you're seeing. So what I typically do is I create a prototype for the customer or the client. It just so happened this was my sister. And then I email the photo or do a quick video explaining kind of how things are laid out. And then I give them the final, they sign off on it or they tweak a couple of things. Like my sister tweaked the little bling. She thought that the bling wasn't necessary, plus good thing too because I didn't have enough of the black bling. Anyway, so that worked out really nicely. So what I did is for that particular, did I put that away? No, it's right here. For the pink layer, I ran it through this Curlbug folder, which is Happy Birthday, and it's all different birthday greetings, which I thought was a really nice kind of base layer versus my Standby Swiss Dots. And then another one of my favorites, it's the black textured cover stock from Fellows, and unfortunately it's no longer being made, and I had picked up another stack of this at my final markdown. It's another one of those overstock kind of local places. I think there's one in Connecticut and one in southern Massachusetts or western Massachusetts. And I just love the weight of that. I think that's 120 or 130 pound weight paper. So it's just a really nice weight. Also makes great card bases. But I cut that with Spellbinder's Labels 21, the second from the largest. They're all having fun outside. And then I also printed off an entire sheet of plain but same cover stock paper saying, "You're invited, Amanda's party, you're invited, Amanda's party," over and over, so I would have this to cut from. And that's what I cut the second layer to mount the Barbie head on. And that I used the third from the largest die. And just put them vertically instead of horizontally. And then the Barbie head and the Amanda's party layer both went on 1/8 inch dimensional tape, which I have nearby, and hopefully I can pull out without, yep. Which sadly I got this from the store that's now closed, the Lots and More near me, but it's available in a lot of places. It's just 1/8 inch mounting tape. And then everything, the bigger pieces were adhered with my ATG gun, and on the inside is the information. This is a prototype, is the information for the actual party, and then I just have to stamp the backs of them. So I've made, I think, 18. Yep, 18. 17 invites, one for my sister and one for me to keep for my portfolio. If you have any questions about any of the products that I used, what I'll do is I'll include a link to my blog post that has a close-up photograph of the prototype and a full listing of all the supplies used if you want to reproduce it or tweak it to, I mean, this is a great way to personalize invitations without really doing a lot of work. It just, it's a little time consuming just to compile, put things together, but once you've got everything pre-cut and, ready to go, it's really pretty easy. So if you have any questions for me, please leave me a comment. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching.